Well, hello YouTube. This is Tanya, VSG, Yo Baby Blondie, and I am on part 2 of my goals for 2014. Now I just went through all of my personal goals, and now I want to get into my self goals. Self. This one was a little harder, and it took a little bit more thought. And I'm just going to go straight into it. You know, I feel like, I don't know if any of the rest of you have felt this or not. I feel like I've been selfish. And I'm just keeping it real here. Because I'm not deserving of any of this. I'm not. And you know, people don't understand why you do the things you do. It's not out of vain. There's no vanity. There's no vanity here at all. If nothing else, I'm more humble than anything. We all have our reasons why we do what we do, and I have mine too. And maybe and a lot of it is the same, but I believe that there's some things that's underlining that maybe one day I'll share with why I did what I did. I'm not going through a midlife crisis. It's not that I'm trying to hang on to my youth. I'm not looking for anyone. You know, I love my husband. I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. Nothing. So, you know, people are like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Tanya? That's what I get all the time. Why are you doing this? When are you going to stop having these surgeries? When are you going to quit going under the knife? When are you going to do this? When do you know, I don't have to explain to them. And there's only been maybe one or two, my mother and I think one other person that I have maybe shared some of this with. But I have my reasonings for everything that I do. And again, my shoe stuck on my chair. And again, it has nothing to do with vain or trying to look half my age, or, you know, knock on wood, thank you Jesus, I've always been able to keep a young look, as far as my face, skin, whatever. I mean, I know one day all of those things will fade, because everything does, you know. So, you know, like I said, we all have our reasonings, and I am a very humble person, and I don't know if y'all have picked up on any of that, because, you know, maybe you haven't, because you've seen here lately, especially, that, oh, I'm having this surgery, or oh, I'm having that surgery, or whatever. But these surgeries has nothing to do with the above of what I said. None whatsoever. But, so, on to my next goal is, you know, I've been watching y'all, and I see some of y'all with a Fitbit, And my husband bought me one for Christmas because I've been wanting one. And so my goal is I want to learn my Fitbit. Now that may sound silly to y'all, but that, you know, and it may not be a big thing, but I haven't even took it out of the package yet because, you know, like I said, I've been dealing with surgeries and closing out years and working. And even though I'm at home, my husband brings home my work to me every night, and I have to do my work at night because, so I'm still working, you know, even just because I'm not up here, I'm still working. So, no, I have not pulled it out of the box, but I'm really looking forward to doing that and being able to spend some time on the computer learning it, and you know, just keeping it real. I want to work out more. To be honest with you, I have not been a diehard workout junkie yet. You know, if I can fit it in, I fit it in. If I can't, I can't. You know, and learning my Fitbit and using it, I think it's going to help a lot. So that's one of the things I really want to, you know, put as my goal. So I want to learn my Fitbit and use it so that way I can work out more, and you know, and be able to track. That's another goal. I want to track more. I want to track more, and I want to stay on plan more. Now, I say stay on plan. I did excellent for such a long time. Some of those little ghosts that haunted you before surgery, when you get to where you can eat just a little bit, they start haunting you again. And really, mine didn't start haunting until the holidays. And gosh, you know, I think maybe I would have probably have done better if I'd had my surgery around the holidays instead of middle of the year, or to where when the holidays got here I could eat, you know. So all of you that have had surgery lately and wish that you could eat more than you could at this very moment, just be glad right now, because, you know, that means you got a whole year before you have to face all of the things that you used to love that, you know, you'll be able to eat then that you can't eat now. And me, since my daughter's birthday in November, and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and all for the surgery, you know, you just kind of eat what you can get your hands on, just because, you know, as you get hungry and you're ready to eat something. So I have fallen back into some bad habits. My bad habits this has been, like I said, since the holidays. My bad habits is, everybody knew, and I admitted it before I even had surgery, I have a bad sweet tooth. Now, when I say sweet tooth, I don't mean that, you know, I kept that, I mean, yeah, before it was really bad. Now it's basically, you know, just when I wake up in the morning, I want a little, you know, a little bite of something. Before it was like, give me chocolate all day long. Got to have chocolate, you know, I was just a fanatic. And my sweet tea. I had to have my sweet tea. Oh, I mean, just especially McDonald's sweet tea. Now, I've started snacking. I don't snack like I did, but I do snack. It's weird. I even made a video here not long ago. It's like, how can your body not eat this, which is protein, but can eat, you know, 2 ice cream bars or something, you know. But, you know, somebody please help me understand that. But anyway, but no, I've started snacking back on my chocolate. Not as bad, but I don't want it to become habit forming. And my sweet teas, my husband goes hunting, and which I ask him to, but he brings me a McDonald's sweet tea every day when he comes back. Just keeping it real. I love my sweet tea. I just love it. I can't stand it. I'm from the South. I can't help it, you know. And I know I don't need the caffeine either. So at this point, that is one of my goals. Both of those are trigger foods. and they must stop completely. And I know this. So I need it to be just like it was the start of my journey. I need it to be gone for good, completely, out of my life. So that, what I just said, will not be a long-term goal. This is going to be, let me back up. It will be a long-term goal, but it will not take a long term to do it. It's going to start happening now. The next month when I'm out on surgery is going to be tough. But this is in my immediate goal list. Okay, next one. My next goal is I'm at 151, and yes, I got 6 pounds of boobs, and I've always wanted, but I've never actually said it on here. I've always wanted to get down to 135, and I believe that it was very much possible, and even lower. But I think that if I went any lower than that, I would look too skinny, too, sickly or something, and I don't want to look like that. But now that I'm got 6 pounds of breast, and I don't know how many pounds of butt that I'm putting in there, I want to be able to keep myself between 135 and 145, which means, I'm not there now, and it's the beginning of 2014, but by the end of 2014, I want to have been at 135 to 145 with this and that added, because it's extra added weight. So with those involved in my body, I want to stay within that amount. And really, I'm not but 5 pounds from 145, but I'm fixing to go put, I don't know how many pounds into my butt. So, and then I'm going to have some swelling and all that for a little while. So, but my goal is to be in between those. And I think that would have probably have put me about 125, somewhere along in there, if I didn't have this and that. And 120, 125, something, maybe around there. But that's where I want to maintain, and that's where I have to be by end of 2014, and if not before. Next one is I want to go to a meet and greet. I want to meet all y'all lovely people. And I feel like, I want to meet more weight loss patients. We all have a mutual bond and mutual struggles, and a lot of mutual NSVs. And, I just think that this is something that is something that keeps us so close and keeps this community close. And, but I'm going to stop here because that's the end of my goal list. And I'm sure there's others that's, in my mind that I just hadn't written down yet. But these are the ones that I'm going to hang on to and see where we are at 2015. And y'all have a blessed day. And I will see y'all. I don't know if it'll be before my surgery, if I'll do another one, because I have surgery this Wednesday. Everybody please keep me in your prayers. I don't know if it'll be before or after, but I will get back to y'all just as soon as possible, I promise. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.